Hi guys, my name's Hugo Johnson. I'm a goldsmith and what is commonly known in this trade as a diamond mounter. Today I'm going to take you through the 9 most essential tools that I need as a maker to create whatever I make within this workshop. So this video is for other makers, jewelry enthusiasts, or for anyone that may have an interest of getting into the trade but don't necessarily know what it is they'll need to get started. So this is my top 9 essential list. If any of you can think of anything that I may have missed or have something that you would like to add to the comments as an addition, please comment down below. I'm sure other people would like to have a little look at your views, your insights, as well as mine. And yeah, let's get into the video. Number 1 on the list is the saw frame. The saw frame is a versatile and fundamental tool in jewelry making. It is a hand tool that plays a crucial role in the intricate designs and precise cutting. It consists of a sturdy frame with a mechanism used to tension a detachable saw blade, allowing you to change and secure different sized blades depending on the type of precision cutting you're doing. It's a slender and lightweight, allowing for any delicate maneuvering, making it perfect for cutting out shapes, patterns, filigree, or even if it's just cleaning up solder lines. So that's got to be on the top of the list for me, saw frame. Number 2 on the list has got to be pliers. Hand pliers are another tool that I myself pick up pretty much every day, and I'm sure any other mounter does. The types of pliers that I want to talk about are the 3 main pliers. The flat parallel pliers would be the standard pair of pliers that I'd pick up and use anytime I need to do any kind of filing. Parallel pliers are used by us jewelry makers for a variety of tasks. Pliers are specifically designed to hold, shape, manipulate delicate, intricate jewelry components. Now, the reason why they're called parallel pliers is because the jaws of the pliers move in parallel, meaning they part and close, maintaining a consistent distance between the 2 jaws. The half rounds. These have a flat on one side, followed by a curved counterpart. I would use these to bend up rings and for any time that I needed to achieve a consistent curve without marking the metal. Snipe nose parallel pliers can be used when you're dealing with slightly finer bits of metal, whether that's straightening claws or holding a finer piece of wire while you're filing. It gives you the perfect access into those tight spaces that wouldn't normally be accessible. Number 3 on the list. Number 3 is that one piece that we need for any kind of precision making. It's essential for beginners. The Vernier gauge. So a Vernier gauge is a tool that we use as a point of reference for measuring. Non-automatic Vernier gauges, which is absolutely fine. My personal preference is a digital Vernier. The Vernier gauge is an indispensable part of any jeweler's toolkit. It's an instrument used to obtain accurate measurements when involved in any kind of precision making. It can be used to measure the diameter of stones or the width of a ring. It consists of 2 main arms, a fixed and a sliding jaw, which allows for both internal and external measurements. So the longer you've been in the trade, the more chance you have of being able to get those dimensions by eye rather than having to rely on a Vernier gauge. Number 4, a set square. Now, this set square is something that not only diamond mounters use, silversmiths also use, and every other person within the trade, if you're trying to get the perfect right angle. So any bit of filing that you do, you want to ensure that those lines are straight, those lines are matching up, those corners aren't leaning off to the side, or what we say, pissed. Number 5, I have dividers. Okay, so dividers They're a tool that we use to mark out bits of metal, use it to draw out circles. 2 little pins that are fixed that you can adjust, that open up and close. You can use it to scribe a line from one end of the metal to the other, to measure stones if you're opening up stone holes. So dividers is another one. Number 6 is a pendant motor. This is something that we use to drill any kind of holes. We affix different phrases in this drill. Flame phrases, ball phrases, normal drills, cone phrases as well. You know, these are used to open up the metal you're fitting the stones in. Number 7, hand files and needle files. So hand files are something we use to remove metal. So we have a flat file, D-shaped file, triangular shaped file, and then we have needle files for the more intricate bits of work. Now we have different grades. I won't go through the grades of the file today. I'll leave that for another video. So the grades, the cuts remove different amounts of metal. So depending on the work that you're doing will depend on the grade of file that you use. Number 8, which is a no-brainer. Number 8 is a bench peg. So the bench peg is the piece of wood that we use to do any bit of jewelry on, any bit of making. So it's affixed inside the bench, and as we're working, we manipulate the peg depending on the type of work that we're doing at the time. So it's almost like an extension of your hand. So you're using it as something that's going to hold a piece of metal in place while you're working. Here's for the big 9. So number 9 is the bench torch. So the bench torch is usually hooked up to oxygen and a bit of gas, oxypropane, whatever it is that you may use. Some people tend to use just gas and they have a tube that they blow through to use it as the air, the oxygen. So mine's suited, fixed to the side of my bench. We use this anywhere from annealing bits of metal, melting down metal, and soldering, which are the 3 main things that we use a bench torch for. So guys, that's the list. If any of you can think of any tools that I may have missed out or anything that could be added, comment below, let everyone know, and let me know what you want to see next.